Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the Texas State Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, catching up with Coach Shane Beamer before the game. This wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Bobcats headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Beavers offense will have first crack at this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus.
Could be an alley. Picks up the first down. 10. Touchdown, Beavers! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
7, Texas State, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Pryor. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bobcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch and break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ball game.
They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line. The Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Evans. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, you have to love getting to the quarterback early in this football game. Your first drive, how about your offense? They already took care of business, put up points for you. Now you're getting to the quarterback, getting sacks. Great start for this squad.
Pocket breaking down. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Browning. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now, there he goes.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Got a little grass. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Finding open areas. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing it.
They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught, and he's got room. Got 9 yards on the play. Leaves him with third and a yard. This feels like 4-down territory. Third and short from the 40. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Let's see what he can do with the return. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Claiborne. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. The run inside. It's Browning. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. The Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right back to him on the ground. And he'll be smacked to the ground. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing.
Leaping grab for a big gain. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bobcats. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that. Or you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He's moving out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Got it behind the line. It's Butler. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Now on first down from the 28. Quarterback keeper. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the...
He tries to take the top off. Catch inside the 25. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Oregon State 21, Texas State 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Quick release on the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Evans. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Bobcats moving quickly.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch, that's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit, but they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Running inside, it's Browning. Turning it on! He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Bobcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Texas State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the 1st. Maybe a crease. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Handoff from the shotgun. At the 35, he's loose. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oregon State. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Oregon State 28, Texas State 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hauls it in.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
Ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Go.
Gives it on the option. Crosses the 30. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Right down the middle. Got a man, it's Lewis. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw it again. Bring in the heat. Open space of the 25. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got two of those on that one. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get three before the break. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 4 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Razorbacks, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now back over to your game inside Bobcat Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Out of the end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Texas State takes the field hoping to get this drive started. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Can't get him to the ground.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Bobcats want to move quickly. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. At the 35, he's got room. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Bobcats. And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just 1 possession away. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On target. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We'll have a stoppage here as there is a Beaver down on the field. And the Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Beavers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
Man, welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Motion from the back. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Bobcats will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own. Picked off! A turnover in their own end. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas State.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture. Right, David, this thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Finds his man. It's Butler. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And I want to be a team that can run the football and be physical, especially on 2nd and inches, buy myself some space, coming out of my own territory. The defense met the physical challenge. Now 3rd and inches, this offense needs to be more physical.
Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Browning. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. They're working. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball. This is all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got him. Breaks into the open. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. He gets away. Touchdown, Beavers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Little over-anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start. Open.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make 1st downs. 1st and 15 here. Got the quick completion. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the option. The pitch. Runs through a tackle. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. The give out of the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Rides to the back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Beavers look to keep this drive humming. They want to run this quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Ball to the ground, fourth down coming up. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. The Beavers using their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They bring the punter onto the field now. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. He sends two wideouts right, two to the left on 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The run inside. It's Browning. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The give to the back. There's a crease. Brought down after a big run, and that is the way to put an exclamation point on this one. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.